All right, welcome back to more Baseball 9. Today I'm back with Legends team, and in this one, I'm going to be maxing out the Knuckle curve and attempting to throw a perfect game with it in the hardest league, Royal 1. Now, the Knuckle curve is very similar to that of a normal curveball, but the difference is just the index finger is bent like that of a knuckleball, hence where we get knuckle curve from. This gives better grip of the ball, allowing for tighter spin, sharper break, and is normally thrown at higher velocities. And one of the most well-known pitchers to use this effectively was Hall of Famer Mike Mussina, as it was his go-to strikeout pitch and for good reason. So I went ahead and added him to the Legends team. And of course, I gave him the knuckle curve and went ahead and maxed it out at 234. And when including all of his other upgrades, I was able to get it to 268. We're back at home, this time at Pirates Park, taking on the Hunters. And there is Mike Mussina on the mound with a maxed out knuckle curve. Can he throw a perfect game with it in the hardest league, Royal 1? He pulls it on the line, right to Chipper, and I thought we gave up a hit to the first batter of the game and was already gonna be done. Inside on him now. Pops it up. Easy play for Jeter. We finally got our first 2-strike count of the game. It's time to get our first strikeout right here. Dot that low outside corner. Doesn't even swing the bat. And we're through 1. Bottom of the first, and the Hunters got the highest overall pitcher in the league, a 149 overall prime D-Ray on the mound. And we got Jackie Robinson leading this thing off. All over that fastball. And a diving play from their center fielder on the first at-bat of the game for us. And now that brings up Pete Rose. And we homer on the Shudo, Apo Taco. Homer! And just like that, we're on the board 1-0. Out of all the pitches. And now that brings up Big Papi in the 3 spot. On that fastball. But sadly, another foul to Cunningham. Maybe we got to stop swinging at it and just wait for the Shudo. Now that brings up Barry Bonds in the cleanup with 2. All over that fastball. And we're not going to stop. It's over the right field fence now. And we're up 2-0 here in the first. Off to a great start in this challenge. Now that brings up Ken Griffey Jr. in the 5 spot. Knew that curveball was coming. Nope, it was a palm ball. And it gets down. We put it in the gap, and we got a man on second with 2 outs. An RB opportunity for Chipper Jones now. Fastball gets through. Not going to send him, though. We got runners on the corners now. And that brings up Ricky Henderson with a runner 90 feet away from home plate. Back of the middle. And all 3 outs go to the center fielder. 2-2 count to start the top of the second. I can't get him to chase. We're going to have to come after him. And the bat goes flying for strikeout number 2. 0-2 count now. We've stayed outside. Let's go inside. And we got him doing a 360. Another 0-2 count. We've stayed outside on this guy. Time to go inside on him. He's late on it. Right to Chipper, though. And we're through 2. Bottom of the second, we got Derek Jeter leading this inning off. Fastball right down the middle, 0-2. I don't understand. Why would you do that? I'll take a leadoff single, though. Now that brings up our 9-batter, Johnny Bench. You know what? We're going to try and bunt him over to put him in scoring position for the top of the lineup coming up. We get it down, and it works to perfection. Now it brings Jackie Robinson, the top of the lineup, up with the man in scoring position. Hangs up too long and doesn't even advance him. Now we got 2, and that brings Pete Rose back up, who got us on the board first with the solo shot. We chop the slider, and we can't make anything of the leadoff single that inning. 1-2 count. Let's try that high outside corner. He'll never see it coming. Strikeout. And we get the call from Blue. And now let's try the high inside corner. Strikeout. He's underneath it. We get him jammed. Jeter just has to make the play in shallow outfield, and he does. Bottom of the third, we got Big Papi leading this thing off. Knew the shooter was coming. And another diving play, this time from the left fielder. Now with one that brings up Barry Bonds in the cleanup again. Why would you throw the fastball back to back? That's an easy single there for Barry, and that'll bring Ken Griffey Jr. up. We chop the changeup, and that's sadly going to end the inning right there. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. He beats it out. And now that brings up Chipper Jones with 2. You know what? Because you just threw over, I'm stealing now. Ouch. And he threw over again. We got picked off. Oh, man. I thought that was going to be a bloop single, but I'll take out number 1. 0-2 count on this guy. We're going a little bit lower in the way. I don't think he can touch it. He chases in the dirt just like I thought he would. 1-2 count. I really don't think this guy likes it low and in. We're going 4 straight pitches to it. And the bat goes flying. I'm reading these guys like a book right now. Bottom of 4th, we got Chipper Jones leading this inning off. All over that fastball, but we're late. I knew it was coming too, and I still missed it. Now it's the one that brings up Ricky. I was on the palm ball, but just on top of it. Now we got Derek up with 2. He's worked it back to our first full count of the game. That's got to be ball 4, and it is our first walk of the game. We got life with 2, and that brings up Johnny. Fighting with 2, though. And he gets us on the palm ball. I'm not going to lie. I was looking for a fastball. On the ground, easy play for Jackie. And there's 1. 0-2 count. Let's just go a little bit further. And we got another 360. That's twice we've seen that on the knuckle curve today. Got them boys dizzy. 1-2 count. We've stayed low in the zone the whole time. Time to go high in.
Strikeout.
And he's on the dirt. Bottom of the 5th, we got Jackie leading the inning off. He's got us fighting with 2 again.
Strikeout.
And we chased the changeup. He struck us out back-to-back at bats. We got to lock back in with Pete now. Fastball, and of course, straight to him. Another 2 quick outs, and that brings up Big Papi. If he throws 3 straight palm balls, he's going to pay. He throws a fastball, and I'm just early. That would have been a home run. I told you you're going to pay if you threw another palm ball, and there's the 2-out double. Could have had a home run, but you know what? I'll take that too. And now that brings up Barry with the runner in scoring position. Shudo, we're on it, but sadly right to the hot corner. 2-2 count. Let's catch that low outside corner. And we do. 2-2 count for strikeout number 11 in pizza. We get the call from Blue. Everybody get hashtag pizza in the comments. We've worked it back to another 2-2 count. Can we get him on the low inside corner? And we do. Bottom of 6, we got Ken Griffey Jr. leading this thing off. All over that fastball. And what do you know? Straight to Ford again. Now with 1, that brings Shipper back up. Knew the palm ball was coming, but we were still on top of it. Now at 2, it brings up Ricky. We're on the Shudo and right to the hot corner to end the inning again. And Jeter with the diving play to save us. I love you, Jeter. 1-2 count. I don't think you want it high inside. He's underneath it. I knew it. Worked it back 2-2. We're staying low and away.
Strikeout.
And that was the right decision. Bottom of the 7th, we got Derek Jeter leading this thing off. On the slider, they make an error, but they still recover. Now that brings up Johnny Bench with 1. We're on that fastball, and they track down another fly ball. But it brings the top of the lineup back with Jackie again. Knew that was coming, and they dive, but it goes past them. We'll take a 2-out single, and that'll bring Pete Rose up. And with Jackie's speed, we're stealing him.
Strike.
He's in there easy in scoring position now. We chop the changeup. And again, we miss an opportunity. Stay in the dirt. And we got him chasing. 2-2 count. We just changed the eye level. It's time to go low again. And we got another 360. That's 3 on a day. High inside. He's underneath it. I already know. I can tell the future, y'all. Bottom of the 8th, we got Big Papi leading this inning off. Finally, y'all. We don't hit a fastball straight to him, and we'll take a leadoff double. RB opportunity for Barry Bonds in the cleanup with no outs. And he's getting fastball happy.
Out.
But that doesn't get down, and we're almost doubled up. Come on, Ken. Let's add to the lead. We chopped the palm ball, and I was hoping that would get through.
Out.
And now it's down to Chipper Jones to try and score the leadoff runner. We're on that fastball, and that gets down. We clutch up with 2 outs and finally score our first run since the first to make it 3-0. And now that brings up Ricky Henderson. And Ray is finally in the orange. And now we got a 3-1 count. He's getting tired. Knew that fastball was coming. Too predictable in that account right there. And we keep this thing alive. Back to back. 2 out RBI doubles to make it 4-0. And that brings up Jeter. Knew that fastball was coming, but sadly, it's another fly out to center fielder. Top of the 9th, we are 3 outs away. And if we strike out the side, we'll hit an even 20 Ks on the game.
Strikeout.
There's 1.
Strikeout.
There's 2. And there's 3. 20 strikeouts. And an absolute dominant performance there for Mike Mussina with a maxed out knuckle curve in Royal 1 to complete the perfect game challenge. As we get the dub 4-0, of course, he gets the MVP. And there you guys have it. And I think we just proved right there that the knuckle curve is one of the nastiest pitches in the game. That's gonna do it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.